Welcome to Girl Talk. Thanks for joining us today. We are at Bella Domicile off of Nesbitt Road here in Madison, and we'll be chatting with them a little bit later about the new American home. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Have you guys taken a peek before the interview today? Because it is incredible.
It is.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Exciting stuff.
So many gadgets and just inspiration that I want to bring into my life.
I know, we'll chat about that a little bit later. Let's talk about your sexy sick voice you're sporting today.
Thank you. Thank you. It was really funny because last night I got home. As you can tell, I'm battling a little bit of a cold. I called my mom and I was, just complaining because I wasn't feeling very well. And she goes, "Ellen, put some Vicks on your feet and put on some socks and go to bed." And then I was thinking about, do you guys have any other weird home remedies that your family swears by? Because my grandma is like, she believes in this.
Right.
Put Vicks on your feet, put on some socks.
So I've never heard of that until you shared that with us right before cameras started rolling. But I find that fascinating. And I guess it works. People were saying it works. Antonia says your grandma does the same thing. Yeah, so people do that.
There's some studies that say that toxins and things come out from the bottom. So as far as come out from your feet. Yep. And if you put something in there that's going to pull that or going to affect, I know even with babies you can put things like lavender and things to help them sleep. You put that on their little feet and it soaks in, and then they put the little socks on and they sleep well. I know that one I've heard of. We also did Vicks in the humidifier, which is helpful to unstuff things. Climate. And then my mom always had me do this, which I did not care for, but if you have a sore throat or a cough, it shows that you might have
example.
Yeah, something like that. You may have some kind of infection or something going on with your tonsils or your throat or your skin in your throat or anything like that. And so you take some hot water and salt and gargle.
Gargle,
Because that'll kill infection. And that's true. I mean, salt does that, but it tastes awful. She just, it was not a pleasant thing to go through. And I tell my kids to do that. So
lots of fun tricks for the trade.
Yeah, we're not doctors, so always see your doctor. But you always can take some advice from us as well.
Yeah.
We've got some great people coming up on the show. We've got Bella Boutique and Burn Boot Camp, and that'll be coming up next. Stay with us. Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're at Bella Domicile today off of Nesbitt Road here in Madison, and we'll be chatting with them a little bit later on in the show. But first, we're going to talk about working out as a couple. I know, Jessa, this is something that you and your husband do quite a bit.
We are regular couple worker-outers. Is that a word?
Worker-outers. I like that. With me today, we have Tina Shoemaker and Cody Burns. Shoemaker. There we go. Shoemaker.
Now we got it.
And you guys are with the Burn Boot Camp, and you're going to be telling us a little bit more about working out as a couple. And I know there's a lot of science behind it, just, as a couple, how it can strengthen your relationship. But what are some of the rules, I guess, for working out with your partner? Because I could see it going sideways as well, maybe if you're a little too competitive.
Absolutely. Yeah, so the first rule is really this isn't a competition. This is about you and I working together, kind of towards a common goal. So our rules are that you don't tease and you don't act like you're their trainer when you're working out with a partner, because everybody's on their own journey and at a different fitness level. So it's really important that you're just motivating and encouraging. And so really those are the baseline rules, that you just don't tease.
I think it's smart that you talk about not sort of training them too, or kind of taking that lead role, because it sort of brings an element of superiority in when you're really equals and just trying to do it together for equal benefit.
Exactly.
So I think that's smart.
I think the biggest part is just to really understand, and particularly with couples or even just with our ladies in the gym, we have a lot of gal pals that work out together, kind of soul mates in the gym, and
I love that.
To recognize that everybody is at a different place. So you can't challenge somebody to do exactly what you're doing. It might not be safe for them. They might need modifications and things like that. So it's just willing to accept everybody right just the way they are and help them get better every day.
I love it. I think that's great. Let's talk a little bit about some examples of what kinds of exercises are good for couples to do together. So talk to us about what some of those ideas might be.
Absolutely. One thing I love to do is something that both of you guys can do at your own level. So one thing that we love doing is push-ups while doing Heisman. So one thing that is just running between your partner's feet while your partner's doing push-ups. And then that way your partner can do as many push-ups as possible while you're just getting your cardio and you're elevating your heart rate up, and then you're pushing each other. And then if they're kind of slacking on their push-ups, you'd be like, hey, pick it up a little bit. Hey, you're slowing it down. Like, I don't hear your feet tapping anymore. And then you guys can kind of push each other.
Sure.
And then one other one that I really love doing is you could hold your partner's feet while they're doing sit-ups, so they can get a good ab workout. While you're doing mountain climbers, again, more cardio, more core.
Oh, smart.
Yep,
yeah.
absolutely. You guys are getting engaged in a little bit of everything. And then one last one is definitely doing a squat hold, so you're working your legs, and then doing squat jumps. So you're just cranking your legs out. Your legs gonna feel like jello by the time you're done, and you guys could just hopefully walk out the door by the time you're done. So that's the goal. That's the goal.
Crawl out the
crawl out the door, wheelchair, whatever you need.
It sounds like there's just a lot of fun and variety in a lot of these moves. And is that really what it's all about?
Absolutely. At Burn Boot Camp, we never do the same thing twice. So I love changing up every single day. Even in my own personal workouts, we'll never do the same thing twice.
That's so important because I know for me personally, I get bored.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I'm
Absolutely.
on the treadmill, I'm like, I can't do this,
Yep.
My legs hurt, I'm bored. So I think that's awesome.
Yep, have to stay entertained.
Yeah,
Yep,
absolutely.
Which leads me into my next question, because that's, you're kind of playing to the excuses, right? It's boring and all of those different things. Let's talk a little bit about what do you say to women who feel like they don't have time to work out regularly?
Yeah, we get that a lot, particularly because our niche market is women. And, historically speaking, women are busy people. They're taking care of everybody but themselves, and they don't make that time necessary. All we're asking for is 45 minutes. Give it a try. We always offer people a free 2-week trial. So we bring them in and show them what we do and what we have to offer and why we're probably a really good fit for their life. And then they basically just realize that they can't make the excuses anymore because they increase their energy. They, basically that's the number one complaint that women have who come to us is that their energy is so low.
Right.
And when they start getting that exercise in and they have more energy, they actually find that they have more time in their day. And so it just is a win-win.
I love that you say that. I believe that too. Working out gives you more time because it gives you energy and strength to move forward and get more done.
That's
Absolutely.
right. Yep.
Absolutely.
We're out of time today, but where can people find you for some more information, and where are you guys located?
Well, we have a Verona location and a Middleton location, soon coming to the east side of Madison as well. If you check us out at burnbootcamp.com, you can find any of our locations. You can sign up for your free 2-week trial there, as well as see all of our camp times and any other information you might need.
I love it. No excuses.
No
No
excuses.
excuses.
Burn Boot Camp, thank you guys for being with us today.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more Girl Talk right after this. Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are at Bella Domicile today, and we'll be talking with Dondi, who is the lead designer, a little bit later about the new American home, which she saw when she was in Florida. It's some really cool, funky technology, beautiful space, and we'll be chatting with them a little bit later on in the show. But first, we have Zoe Schuler. She's the owner over at Z Bella Boutique. It's a plus-size boutique over in Middleton. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for bringing your friends with.
Yeah.
Friends with, too.
They travel.
We're talking about athleisure today. Am I saying that right?
You are?
I love this because any excuse you can have to be comfortable and cute, I'll take it. Anytime.
Well said, Ellen. Well said.
So what is athleisure for people who maybe have never heard of it
Kind of
before?
what you said. It's a huge trend right now. It's been going on for a while, and it's still going to be strong for spring. But it's kind of like elevated activewear with like a little bit more fashion. It's not just to work out in. It's streetwear. You're going to wear it out and about. If you're lucky enough that you can dress slightly more casual, you can wear it to work. But we're even starting to see brands make like a blazer out of sweatshirt material. Things like that. So you can incorporate it in your workwear as well.
Now that you mentioned that, I actually just saw an ad for dress pants that were made out of yoga pant material. And I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
You need
I need this in my life.
great.
That's amazing.
Let's take a step in this direction, No
Yeah.
more pantyhose and high heels every
No.
day.
Right.
We can look good, sassy, and be comfortable, make it through our whole day without our clothes exhausting us, right?
Preach.
So you got the blazer that you listed. You got the blazer that you listed. What other ways can you incorporate athleisure into your regular daily outfits?
I mean, you're going to see a lot of funky pants that are going to feel really soft and stretchy, but it's not like your husband's ratty sweatpants. They've got cool details to them, a different silhouette, things like that. So
Very
it's
cool.
not your old college sweatshirt. It's just a step up fashion-wise from that.
Can we have like a whole Girl Talk episode where we wear that? And then we
I
sit
mean,
up here and we're all
that
that
would be
stuff.
great.
Yeah,
I'm for it.
I'm for it every day.
You got dibs on the dress pants on.
Yes, exactly.
So let's take a look at some examples. Let's illustrate this. So the first example you've got here is a blue top, and it's kind of like a capri type pant.
Yeah, so it's a crop pant with the really cool detail down at the bottom. It's a striped pant. I like the stripes a little different.
That's
Yeah,
cute.
really
It's kind of
subtle.
nautical, isn't it?
Mhm. And the blue top also has the stripe, and you get kind of that big oversized hoodie pocket, but it's kind of a swing top, a drop shoulder. I mean, it's so comfortable.
And cute too to pair it with a necklace
Yeah,
like that.
and
which
you
I
could
think
totally
amps
dress it up with like booties. You don't have to wear tennies with it. You know, you could.
Right.
Well, it looks a little, like she said, nautical. Like the bottom of the pants kind of remind me of pirate, kind of a little bit. So you could wear some funky boots with that.
Yeah, I'm totally thinking boots. Yeah, that would be really
Fashionable
cute.
pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah, a fashionable.
What do we have for number 2?
Number 2 is a vest. In the summer, I'd wear it sleeveless, but this time of year, wear a long sleeve under it. It's got the black detail and the oversized zipper, which I love. This one's called an unhoodie. If you see the back, it's not a full hoodie. It's just like a little bit to keep your neck cozy. I love it. It feels so good on. And then kind of also a funky pant. It's got a really oversized pockets on the side.
Cute.
So
I like the oversized pockets, so like in case you go work out or not, you still have room for all your things you might
You don't need a
like,
bag.
your keys, your water, or not things maybe if you decide not to work out.
yeah,
And isn't that hood genius too?
the hood is genius.
Every time I have a hood, I'm like, what do I do with it? It's like bulky under your coat, or you
Right.
know.
It's just enough.
To keep your neck cozy. Cozy neck. Very good.
And what do we have for number 3?
So the third outfit, I did it with jeans because you can, maybe you'll do athleisure on the top and your regular jeans on the bottom. It's just a pop of color in a great sweatshirt, but cleaner lines on the sweatshirt than your regular hoodie with the contrast neck and sleeves.
Great color for spring.
Yeah.
Makes me think of springtime. And what do you have on? Because you look
So I have on a
fabulous
brand
as
called
always.
Hardtail. This is my favorite brand. It's so soft and cozy. It's made in the United States. They dye everything themselves.
Oh, wow.
So and they do
That's
yoga
rare now.
pants, boot cut pants, sweaters, tops. It's the best.
Love it.
I would live in this every day.
And you guys
sassy,
need
though.
to check out Zbella Boutique over in Middleton because one thing you can't see through television is how soft everything you have is. And just the material. It's such good quality. Like you mentioned, a lot of stuff made here in the USA. So Zoe, thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me,
We
Chloe.
appreciate it. And we'll be back with more Girl Talk right after this.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We have been having just such a lovely time here at Bella Domicile. And if you haven't been into this showroom, I encourage you to stop in because it's absolutely stunning. And we've had some great guests. But now, as promised, we're going to share with you the unveil. We even moved over so you could see the new American home. And joining us to talk about that is Dondi Zambat-Falvi, who is the lead designer here at Bella Domicile. So thank you for being here. Thank you for having us. And thank you for sharing this with us. We're really excited.
Appreciate that.
So you recently went to Florida
Yes.
and got to see this firsthand.
Sure, this was part of the combination home builder show and kitchen and bath show. And you might ask, why did I take the time? It's a 3-hour tour to go off-site and visit this $6 million, 8,200 square foot home. So as a designer, that's a playground. So, but I wanted to check this out. This is a NetZero Home, and there's a couple unique features about this home. So this is the front. It's in a golf community. Next,
I like the clean lines on the front. It's such a beautiful way to enter, start the home. And obviously, there's a lot of square feet then to get excited about inside.
Absolutely.
Wow.
But this home, one unique feature and one reason I wanted to go visit this home is they use a pod construction style. So what that means is there's a courtyard here, and you can see the home is kind of built around the courtyard. This area can be kind of closed off if people aren't visiting or that part of the home is not being used. So this is intended to be a multi-generational home and it's actually a net zero home. So the next slide is going to show you the solar panels on the top of the roof.
So explain quick what net zero really means.
Net zero means that this home uses less energy than it produces.
Oh my
So it's a
gosh.
net of zero. They can sell electricity to the local utility. Yeah. So when you think about that, it's pretty amazing. And some of the innovative things they've done, this is another reason why I wanted to go visit the home.
Right.
So here's the solar panels. This is the only home in this community that's a single-story home. Now they do have an upper level terrace with it has an outdoor kitchen on it, but it's still considered a.
Look at this.
This is the courtyard?
Yeah, so here's the courtyard, and you might say, well, how do you mow that? No problem, it's all artificial turf there.
Even easy.
And you can see, I mentioned it's on a golf community.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a little putting course,
Oh my
but
gosh.
it's so beautiful. And once again, the pods are all around. These are the bedrooms. This is the living area, an outdoor living area here, and then the
So
entry
the
on the other.
master area and maybe where you would live is sort of off the front here, and then the guest suites, or might be on this side or other way around.
Actually, the master suite is on the
Okay.
side we can't see. Those are the pod bedrooms that can be closed off. Here's the living area, and here's their
I see.
little
Okay,
veranda.
I'm orientated now. So, but you can actually close off the sort of guest areas when not in use.
Yeah.
So just another way to sort of save on, I guess,
Exactly.
energy and
Energy,
use of the
exactly.
house.
I love-
Cleaning also maybe.
Yeah, I love that the space is open to the outdoors. I think that is so cool. And I was looking online and found a video where they were talking about that this is one of the largest, and I forget what they call it, but some sort of mesh, right, that comes down that you can see through, but
This this whole opening here, there's a mesh that goes up.
so no bugs.
No bugs.
You can eat,
Yeah.
bugs
but you can
free.
see directly through. It's
Yes,
like the best
yes.
of both worlds.
Yeah, it's kind of looked like sometimes you're a solar panel or something
Yeah.
where you can see through one side, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Such a great flow.
Now, this is also designed as a multi-generational home. So this is the little apartment if a caregiver needed to live there and take care of whoever was living there. You can see it's very well detailed. And I mean, I'm looking at things like, look at how the backsplash was done. There's pieces here, but the pattern runs all the way through. So there's
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they carefully.
you look at the treatment of the ceiling too. There's little interesting things that are done. So when, as a designer, going through a finished home and just seeing how little things were put together is kind of a fun. Now, you saw the courtyard. There's a lot of rain in Florida, so they actually have, this is a setup in a little fun area that you can play any golf course in the world, basically, by
I just want to grab
teeing
one of
off.
these snacks. Can I
Yes.
get in there?
How fun though, because I think people are starting to get an itch this time of year too, because it's starting to get a little bit warmer, but it's not quite warm enough. How cool to have that in your home, so you can
Absolutely.
practice all year round.
So there's so many neat elements to this home, but I'm curious. I mean, you're going there as a designer. Look at this. Oh
my gosh.
space.
That's exactly what I was going to point out.
So what I mean, you must take away so many fabulous ideas in this industry. You have to always be in front,
Yes.
right? Because it's changing constantly.
Absolutely.
So what were some of your favorite takeaways? Do you
Well,
think?
look at how they did the live wood table. This is an actual piece of wood that an artist put together. It's got a full drop there. So seeing how, excuse me, things are mixed with textures. It's a very urban look, but yet they've got a high degree of texture here.
Right.
That's one thing. Another thing that was kind of unique about this house was they have drywall that absorbs VOCs. VOCs are volatile organic chemicals.
Okay.
I didn't even know that was available.
Another way that they're basically not only the energy efficiency, but your space potentially is healthier.
A clean environment, because home packages are so tight now. That's something that needs to be Here's the master bedroom. So this was kind of an interesting treatment. Instead of a headboard just being small, it was a decorative element on the
It really
behind
pops.
the-
Well, and
the
it
white.
separates the space really nicely. What a unique way to do that. Everything is so clean, but I like your point of bringing in these sort of different textures and adding interest to the space.
Here's the master bath. So you'll see here, this is a wet room. So there's really no separation for the shower.
Great.
And just how light was used, an interesting use of space. Also, the ceiling doesn't go all the way to the edge of the wall either. So
Oh, neat.
I love that. How many times have you forgotten your razor and you have to climb out of the shower and you get everything else wet? you don't have that problem here.
Right.
Really unique
Right
design
there.
elements. Well, we could probably go on and on because this is such an interesting home, and you obviously, as a lead designer here, have brought a lot of takeaways that you're able to share with clients and ideas when they come in and need your services. So thank you so much for sharing that with us.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much to all of our guests for joining us today. Thank you for watching. Please join us next time on Girl Talk.